Lord Jesus. We're live and coming from Chicago.
The Shy.
Yes, we are. And we went to
a couple places today. Hold on. We got to give them the whole scoop.
The whole scoop?
The whole scoop. You can't hold nothing out.
But they're going to see it in the vlog video.
But, babe, you got to tell them what happened.
Tell them what happened? We
went to the other restaurant.
Yeah.
We had a huge cake.
I mean, they're going to see that. So you're giving them a preview of what's to come.
Never mind.
So
Sorry.
There's going to be a short vlog that posts to the channel. So make sure you subscribe to the page or subscribe to our channel. And when you subscribe, make sure you hit the bell notification. And as soon as we post it, you'll be notified.
Because today in the Shy, it was crazy.
Yes, we went to a restaurant called Gibson. So I want you to check it out because they do everything big at Gibson.
Big.
Everything.
Big.
Just everything. So check it out. I'm going to post that video. I'm also going to post the link to the restaurant just in case you're ever in Chi-Town.
Ask for Joe.
Was that Joe?
Joe was our waiter.
Oh, he was so awesome.
Joe.
And then I think then you talked to someone else
The
too.
manager. I talked to the manager. Victor.
Right? So
nice
Joe,
people,
Victor,
man.
cool people.
Original Steakhouse.
When you go in there and
Bananas.
they're going to treat you like the king and queen you are. Trust me.
If you out in Chicago and don't go by this spot, you've missed out. I'm just telling you. It's a beautiful place.
So, we also decided to wrap it up with dinner tonight. And Babe wanted pizza.
You know I love pizza.
He's a pizza fanatic.
If I was in Mexico or in Southwest, I'd be getting tacos. You know, if we're in Chicago, you gotta have deep dish pizza.
So he had to have his deep dish pizza, and we
fat full. We're gonna eat pizza anyway.
Ordered a deep dish, right?
Deep dish, Chicago deep
style
dish
from what is this?
Giordano's. And tell them why. We tried to call Illuminati's. We tried to call a couple other ones. Everybody's talking about we don't deliver.
Oh my gosh, he raved and went on about Illuminati's. You guys missed out tonight because
free ad, man, pub. Like free pub, and y'all missed it because
he really, really wanted.
I was like totally on your side with that. Yes, totally. So we're gonna try something totally new for both of us.
Yeah.
The baby's gonna open up on the side. It's so deep. The box is like literally 3 inches.
Oh my gosh.
Oh God.
It's like a pizza pie, you guys.
I told you, dude. Look at this. Look at this thumbnail. Wait. It's still steaming.
It is.
The dang thing. Hold on.
Don't hold it up yet. It's not focused. Okay, there it goes. I was trying to get it focused.
Get all that loving.
But look how thick it is. Look at it from the side. Just look at the side. It's a freaking pie. It's a cake. It's not a pie. It's a cake, and it's heavy.
And if you come to Chicago, man, I'm just telling you, everything here is big. They talk about Texas being big.
No, this is
cake. Bananas.
I'm like, everywhere you turn, it's just food, and more food.
Damn. So
I don't even know how we're gonna cut into this.
Well, we got some like.
I don't think I could even eat beyond one slice. It's so big.
I'm gonna eat two.
Well, this is gonna be interesting to see Mr. Brando do his thing.
Y'all notice on the videos, I don't eat a lot. I mean, I do. You can tell by my size. I'm not a little man. I do eat, but man, I eat what I eat, and there's certain things I just love, and this being one of them.
I'm gonna give him one of the biggest pieces here because.
And y'all gonna watch me eat this.
This is like a doggone cake, you guys.
You ever had a Chicago deep dish spot before?
I've never.
Out of Chicago?
Not out of Chicago.
Oh my God.
There's a couple of spots in Cali that has, similar style pizzas,
but not this.
Not this. Not a Chi-Town
This
original.
is crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. Look at this thing.
Look at this.
Look at this pizza, man.
It's like a piece of cake.
Oh
not even
my
pie.
God.
I'm sorry, I'm going to touch it.
That's okay. You can touch it.
Woo.
Look at this.
I don't know. I'm going to take a piece and sit this box to the side so we can talk about some beefs in the industry.
Man. Okay. First of all, we love power. And power is probably a little bit of the hip-hop culture. Right?
Yeah.
And leading into the hip-hop culture, the hip-hop culture is, spawned about competition and people feeling, when you've been called out, you have to respond to a call.
But, okay, so we just did a video the other day on Power on the season finale. And everyone is thinking that Angela's dead. Well, guess what? She signed a deal. Whoop, whoop. Come on, come back to Earth. See, why are we blurry?
It's the heat of that pie.
It might be. But
it's that pie.
Angela's coming back season 6, so she's not dead. So don't write her off, you guys.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
Like the title said, when you think this is over, it ain't over.
It ain't over.
It ain't over.
Oh, this piece right here. I'm eating that.
Go ahead.
Mmm.
I ain't gonna fight you over it, because look at this. I can't. It's not. Can you hold that for me?
I could do that.
Because I'm a box
This
back
is
up.
living. This is living my best
We are
life.
not going to be able to
Walk.
We're not gonna be able to do this. Like, it's a lot.
We've got to persevere through. I need all your synonyms. I need all your synonyms.
Your synonyms, your adjectives,
and
your verbs.
everything. And like, you know, just
we're about to sit this baby to the side.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do this.
It's
like,
heavy.
Like, and it left a
literally.
mark. For real.
Oh Lord. Okay.
Here you go.
But yeah, so Angela will be back for season 6. So
Already signed her deal.
yeah, she's not dead. So don't mark her off, you guys. Don't count her out. But no, let's get into industry beef. And there's a lot of beef going around, and makes us ask, where's the beef? Because boy, it's everywhere. I mean, between the females and the males. But
what? The girls going hard as the boys right now.
We gonna talk about your favorite beef.
Man.
Machine Gun Kelly and Eminem.
I can't even get started on this one, y'all. Look.
He loves this.
Okay, so first of all, you got 2 white rappers, right? And everybody always spurns white rappers as being kind of whack, right? But you've got one of the greatest of all times in Eminem.
GOAT.
GOAT. Greatest of all time. There's probably only a few GOATs in the industry. And probably only one that's be considered Caucasian. And I have no beef with Caucasians at all in the rap game. Or even a little bit. But what I'm saying is this dude is extra special. And people don't come for him. People do not come for M. M comes for people. M has ended careers. Ja Rule. He's ended...
Ja Rule.
Oh yeah, he talked crazy about it.
But that wasn't really him that ended it. I really felt 50 Cent ended Ja Rule.
But who is 50 Cent?
I mean, yeah, he was endorsed and brought into the business by him, but really...
A prodigy of M.
Okay.
So, now, M is one of those special type people from Detroit. Shout out to Detroit. I love that city. I think it's one of those eclectic type places that's just really cool. But M coming out of Detroit is mentoring this young man in Machine Gun Kelly. Colton, right? So we got Marshall, and we got Colton. Now, the cool thing about Marshall and Colton is, Marshall's like, what, 2 times his age? Colton is Machine Gun Kelly's real name.
Oh.
Okay? So this is how deep this goes, okay? So you got 2 guys that are in the industry together, and one of them's way older than the other, and the other one's trying to, like, bring the other one up, being a mentor toward him. And he even says it in a lot of his raps that he really
Who was
looked
being
up.
a mentor?
Eminem was mentoring Machine Gun Kelly.
At one point in time, really?
Yeah, they were really good friends. And I guess in like 2000, maybe 12, 13.
I'm sorry, can I step out of frame and adjust the air now? I'm hot.
Yeah, babe, go ahead.
Okay, my bad. One second. But continue explaining to me. Right here, I can hear you.
Okay, so you've got this whole situation where Machine Gun Kelly makes his diss about Halle. Everybody knows that Halle is Eminem's 16-year-old daughter, right? Now, the receipt is this. Notice how I use receipt in the correct way. The receipt is this. He said that Eminem's 16-year-old daughter was hot as AF. Halle's a pretty girl. No diss to him, no diss to M. But you just don't really expect this like 20-something-year-old man to talk about your 16-year-old daughter. Regardless of whatever you feel like our relationship is. That's odd enough, right? I mean, for real. You talk about my daughter, I'm going to come for your head, right?
And this is years ago, right?
Years. It was 2012. It took...
And we're still talking about it today.
Classic. But if you look at both these dudes' careers, they're both off the path. They're not normal. So, all of a sudden, M has dropped like, what, 3 albums in 10 years? From Revival to... Golly, I can't... They were not mentionable to me. I mean, honestly.
They were not memorable?
Memorable or mentionable. Like, I don't remember them because they weren't mentionable. Meaning that even the song he did with Beyonce was not like a hit. Like, people didn't like... And even B doesn't talk about it.
I honestly don't remember that song. I know he did one with Rihanna. That I remember. It was all right. It was mediocre, but nothing has been good as his earlier albums.
Right. So now you get Kamikaze. Kamikaze comes out. First of all, shout out to M for dissing all these mumble rappers out here. Disrespecting the game. Disrespecting how the real
Oh my God,
sport...
not just even mumble rappers. I mean, when I listen to Kamikaze, there was so much shade at so many individuals. Drake even. And, you know, to me, I mean, Like, yeah, Eminem's good and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I see him more in a senior role. I'm not saying senior, but seasoned role.
No,
because
I feel you on that.
And Drake never dissed Eminem, so I didn't really see why it was so necessary for him to come for him.
Because it's like this: Drake plays his role that he's a certain way.
Mm-hmm. Well, and we know he don't write his rhymes. I mean, it's not.
It's like he said.
Cardi B don't write her rhymes.
But like he said, I ain't talking. He goes, I ain't worried about ghosts or writing. I ain't a ghost writing, so I ain't worried about ghost writing. It's straight shot at that boy. Straight shot at all you people that don't write your own rhymes, which is cool. And the difference between a rapper and an entertainer, right? So I'm just putting the wheels to both.
Well, and I think the game has changed. Like, you know, even when I listen to M's album, I like it. It's cool, but currently, being a rhyme slayer ain't what's popping. It's about the beat. It's about saying something fancy and clever.
Nicki Minaj.
Play on words.
He's clever. He got punchlines. But that's what the game's been missing. See, when the status quo becomes mediocre, and we as a culture have gotten away from rhyme slayers into mumble rapping, and that's okay with the youth, that's cool. That's the average norm. But when you go back to when we came up in hip-hop, rapping was rapping. The beat was secondary even.
But Drake's not mumbling.
Yeah, but Drake ain't a rapper. Drake's an entertainer.
And I get you. That's what I'm saying. The rap game has changed. There's not an appreciation to me for true rappers anymore.
Well, I agree with you. I agree.
Because, I'm sorry, Remy Ma should be way further in her career than what she is today.
Right.
But people don't appreciate her.
She doesn't cross over well.
Right.
She doesn't.
And
okay.
that is what it is. It's not about how bomb you are, how great you are. You could be a GOAT and still not accomplish success, because Nas dropped an album and it didn't do that well.
Okay, but here's the thing. Most GOATs are accomplished in one way or another. Eminem sold over 100 million or 20 million records. Jay-Z sold over 100 million records. Nas has sold over 100 million records. Who else? Bust to Bust. You could go on and on.
Right. But I'm saying today, that's not happening to people.
But people don't buy CDs. They SoundCloud you. Mm-hmm. So I can download your video on YouTube. Shout out to YouTube. And I can listen to your whole thing for free. Mm-hmm. Be a critic. Might be a critic. Mm-hmm. All of a sudden, I'm Sway, right? I'm sitting back in my living room with my wife. I'm criticizing your album, good or bad. Mm-hmm. And I got 90,000 views, or less than 90,000 views. And people are basically allowing my opinion to sway you either way. It just kills me that Eminem drops Kamikaze, right? Mm-hmm. Is he in the top 5 for album release when Travis Scott was number 1?
I don't know. Did you check the record?
I didn't check the record. Honestly, I didn't even look.
Because I thought he was number 1 the first week out.
Who? Eminem?
Eminem, yeah.
I don't know. I mean, honestly.
I know he was on iTunes. I know that for sure.
You know.
Because it was mentioned.
Right, I believe that.
My thing is, most of our generation, let's be real, we're not buying CDs. We're not downloading this stuff. We might stream it, but we're not on point about it. Mm-hmm. And like I said, Nas is one of the GOATs. And his album did not do well. The market has changed. The business has changed. The industry has changed. Millennials want to be entertained. Mm-hmm. They're not after what we were after. You know what I mean? So the same things are not selling the same anymore.
No. It's about GOATs. Mm-hmm. Machine Gun Kelly was clearly disrespectful in his diss. Mm-hmm. And was a little bit more PC about it. I mean, you know, when he dropped Kamikaze, and I've heard a couple tracks on there, and he kind of like, he talked about him a little bit. Mm-hmm. On the cool, didn't mention any names.
Mm-hmm. But he has mentioned names, too. I think his delivery is totally different.
His approach is totally different. That's the difference between a 46-year-old and a 26-year-old. Honestly, to me. When I was 23, I was coming for your neck. You know what I'm saying? Headshots, not shooting for your vest. Mm-hmm. Now that's MJK. Dude, what did he say? He said, he goes, first of all, let's get some clippers. Your beard is weird. Your beard is weird. And if you go back to the research and know about Machine Gun Kelly, he don't like cats with beards because he feels like they're a part of the establishment. You got so old and so this and so that you wear a beard. He's always clean shaven. Now, take that with Marshall Mathers. Marshall is 46 years old. He's a GOAT. He's an older man.
He got a beard.
He's got a 20-year-old daughter. Now, do you think you're going to sit back and let this 23-year-old something just dish you like that?
Well, let me tell you. I heard Rap Devils. It was genius, and I'm not gonna lie. Let's talk about it. That I was like ready to drop the mic. Idols become rivals. Let's talk about it. I was just like, who this kid? I didn't even know who he was before all this. And that tells me a lot right there. He did on Rap Devil what I feel Remy Ma did with Sheether. I had to play it a few times.
Yeah. I mean, seriously. He said, I'm tired of these corny sweatsuits and the weird hats. Let's talk about it. Mm-hmm. We're going to want Bebee and fathers. Let's talk about it. We both from the Midwest. Let's talk about it.
Right.
He told him, I really want to talk about it.
Right. And I mean, I was just like, wow. I was dumbfounded. Because I'm like, everything you said, like he was talking about, and it was like, it's amazing how stuff goes full circle, right? Mm-hmm. So I don't know if you really know like all the details behind the beef between Remy Ma and Nicki Minaj.
Nope.
But Remy was saying how she got tired of it because behind the scenes, Nicki Minaj, now be it however you feel about Nicki, she was stopping her shine. She was trying to kill Remy's career, not allow her into certain places. Say, oh, if she's there, I'm not coming. Don't allow Remy. And then to hear Machine Gun Kelly say the same thing about M.
And M,
why does M even feel threatened by this kid?
Because when you're hungry, dude, M is worth $100 million. Okay? Machine Gun Kelly is worth $10 million. But that $10 million to him, he might as well be broke. Dude lives like he's like hustling, like he's starving. You know what I'm saying? He's hungry. He's not a name yet. He's a name in Cleveland. Hell, he might even be a name in a few other towns in the United States. But he's not Eminem. Eminem is the man.
Well, let me say this. I think diss tracks only get you so far. Mm-hmm. I think it'll get you like, get people a buzz, get people talking about things. And I think the culture now, hey, let's be real.
Count another piece?
Oh, yeah. We'll be talking about something for a week, 2 weeks, and then we on to the next. I mean, you know.
But I'm gonna counter your question. I'm gonna counter your statement with this. So why, after umpteenth years, does Eminem come out with a diss track for Machine Gun Kelly?
Well, I mean,
why even come for the young boy?
He felt like doing it. I can't really say. I wouldn't have addressed it if I was him. Keep ignoring it like it did before, because now you're giving this little boy shine. And now we're talking about it, because let's be real. Machine Gun Kelly video for Rap Devil was released through what's that website?
Vimeo?
No, WWSH. What is that called?
World Hip Hop.
World Star Hip Hop. Yeah. So it's not even like something that
major production.
Right, a major production or anything like that. No. So excuse me, it could have been missed real quick and real easy.
Piece number 2.
And you sweat.
Got the meat sweats.
And I try to, I mess with the air, but now it won't come back on. You notice that?
I do. Y'all, we in Shy, the air is different here, the heat's different here. We're trying to live. But more so than we're trying to bring you good content. Now, getting back to the subject. The subject is, why did this 40-something-year-old man, 6 years later, come back to this 20-something-year-old boy? Did he feel threatened? Did he feel at that point it needed addressing? Did he feel at that point that maybe he felt slighted and he needed his point across? Do you see what I'm saying?
I get it.
There's a lot of things you could sit back and say that M felt, but honestly, M hasn't addressed those things. Now, let's keep on with the Machine Gun Kelly. Machine Gun, first of all, he talked about his beard. He talked about his daughter. He talked about
being an old man in jogging suits.
In jogging suits, like old men are. And he talked about old men
being
angry, you know?
He said, why you mad about being a millionaire? Let's talk about it. I was just like, give me some millions. I ain't gonna be mad. I'll be smiling.
He said, Haley, your dad's upset yelling at the mic. What was he going with that? Like, he said, my dad's weird. Man, your dad is the GOAT, though. So, like he said, I'm goat hunting. And I got you in my scopes.
I don't know.
Just never thought it'd be you. Crazy. Bananas.
Even Eminem's diss.
Pac Man?
It's cool. Pac Man. It's cool.
It's cool.
It's an Eminem flow. He puts a sense of humor and a spin on things.
Punchline.
real punchy. And, you know, this is entertaining. Let's watch this beef go back and forth.
Yeah.
It's like a tennis match. Let's go here. Let's go there. We're going to watch that ball ping pong back and forth. But the manner in which Eminem does things, it doesn't leave you like, ooh. Like, it's good, but it's so soft-hearted.
Okay, let me put it like this. Machine Gun Kelly won, Eminem 0. Even with Pac Man, even with Kamikaze, even with him starting or restarting the beef.
Like Eminem said, he said, you got so much semen in your belly, it's growing.
Called him
like,
Kelly.
And he said it was growing. Like basically calling him like a female. What else did he say? He said something about do something on his wrist.
Yeah, but he talked about mumble rapping.
Oh yeah.
You know, that's the chorus because really his beef is with mumble rapping and with these like Migos, these young thugs, and all these people. Shoot, I was watching YouTube the other day, and one of these mumble rappers on here, oh, Em even knew my name. Em knew my name. I'm like, damn, is that what the game's about now?
See, here's the thing. I think the old heads should pass on the torch and do it in a correct manner. Because I think that's all these youngsters really want is to shine. You know, let that generation mumble on. Because to be honest with you, the first mumble rapper was 50 Cent because he couldn't pronunciate shit right. You got, you go, I'm in the club. I mean, he would never open his mouth and enunciate the word. So I'm not even tripping off that. And I remember seeing a video with, was it 50 Cent and Snoop Dogg? And they was clowning mumble rappers. And even Snoop had changed and said, you know what, you know, it's all good. Because it is what it is. That's what this generation is listening to. And we can't knock it if they want to be on Molly's and all that, them Zans and all that, and run. And they probably mumbling because they so damn loaded and high, they can't open their mouth. But, I mean, it is what it is at the end of the day. And then Eminem is so reckless. Now, remember, Eminem brought out 50, right? Right. 50 backs Tekashi 6ix9ine. Yep. He said in Pac Man, he says he got Tekashi in the trunk, which is and Lil Yachty. No, he got Tekashi. What did he say? He got Tekashi in the front, meaning like he gonna run him over, and Lil Yachty in the trunk. So you know, it's like a 360. It's incestuous in a way because you talking about somebody that your boy endorsed, and you eating off of your boy. So
well, you know what though? Can I just throw this out here?
Go ahead.
50 can't endorse his own boy.
Who's his own boy?
Young Buck.
Oh, speaking of Young Buck, right now, a whole bunch of TSs is endorsing Young Buck.
Hold on. Young Buck. I'm just speaking to you, man, because I like Young Buck as an artist. I thought I did.
What? I mean, what changed? His music's still good regardless if he
No, let me put it like this. I don't like nobody who ain't real. If you ain't real, I don't care.
Why are you worried about what's going on in his bedroom?
I'm not. But don't pretend, I'm like Cookout say, don't pretend to be one way and you another way.
I think 50% of rappers pretend.
Well, pretend, but do you think they pretend about their sexuality?
Yes.
You better get it.
I talked to you about that in another video. We talked about this.
I feel you. Oh, Lord Jesus.
See, you ain't going to be able to finish that second piece. Let's talk about it. He is not going to be able to finish that second piece. He around here talking all that yin yang. Come on. That's a cake. That ain't no pie. He's all papered up, but not in the right way.
Trying to get there, man.
Yep. Get rich or die trying. Holla.
I don't think they're gay.
But
I think they pretend. Do they embellish in their raps? Yes. Do I think that?
I'm not saying pretend, but what's done in the dark will come to the light. So all I'm saying is there is a lot of people that get down a certain way, and they're about their image, and they don't want people to know how they get down.
I agree.
There's a lot of that. And you and I talked about, it's so funny, this whole thing with Young Buck came up because you had asked me a question, well, what's taboo? And I said, there's people that have different sexual preferences and they don't want it to come to the light. And Video Vixen talked about this over 10 years ago in her book. And she listed off a whole bunch of different people.
Rappers, entertainers, athletes.
That allegedly got down with same sex.
Little finger in the booty way.
I mean, you know. So it kind of is what it is.
But the thing is, I guess that this is so shocking to somebody like me is, it's not that your sexuality is shocking. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't bother me. Like, I get it. Like, I don't care if you like guys or you like girls and you're a boy or a girl. I'm cool with that. Honestly. I just want you to be real about it. Like, don't tell me you, like, live a certain way and you don't. Because you portray yourself. Well, it's like this. Don't be a fake gangster. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but
be
I
real.
think, you know, the whole thing with rap is it's a certain masculine feature.
It's bravado.
You're expected to be one way. You're not expected to be a gay rapper. You're really not.
It was like 50. I mean, not 50. It's like M said about that dude in his raps. I forgot the dude that said he was gay. Remember the guy that came out? He was recently. He's a rapper. He was all hard and stuff. And he said, "Oh, I'm gay or I'm bi or something like that." Mm-hmm. And then even M said, "Dude, you're not gay or bi. You're trying to be like me when I was screaming about gays and bis, and you want to be on D12 because you're just trying to get you're clickbait."
Oh, Young Thug?
No, it wasn't Young Thug. It was somebody else like that though.
Because Young Thug came out provocative at first, saying he was kind of like he was gay.
Yeah, metrosexual type.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But then that faded off. Like, he would take pictures in a dress and stuff.
Yep.
And it's just like, come on, you look like a turd, and no man wants you. You're not even a cute.
Well, I think Baby wanted him. I think Baby tampered with him.
You think?
Yeah.
Allegedly?
No, full-fledged tampered.
Allegedly. Where's the receipts?
I mean, my receipts is in my gut. My gut, like that pizza right there. It's like it's acting up. It's telling me. I've heard too many things. I've seen too many things that, like, you know, with certain people that I'm just kind of like, I just don't think that they're on the level.
Right.
When Child's a Baby, I love his music. I love the things he did with Cash Money.
I just think there's a lot of stuff we don't know.
That we shouldn't know.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's not our business, but, you know, I just say don't taint the water. That's my biggest thing.
Well, don't take the water with your nasty fingers.
Or just, you know, be honest about who you are with your sexual partner. If I'm a woman and you want me to get down with you, kind of let me know that, so I had the option to tap out and be like, you know what, that don't work for me.
Finito.
That don't work for me.
Or if you're a man and you want a woman to be with you and you don't want her to be with her girlfriends like that, speak up on that.
Right.
You know, I don't know what dude wouldn't want, you know, some sexy women all over his body, but you know.
Now, let's go on before we go on to the next rap beef.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Venus demanding some respect, some RESPECT.
Okay, that's a good point. That's a very good point. Oh my God! She brought up a very good point. She brought up a very, very, very good point. Did you hear her point to the judge?
She wanted him to apologize because he said that she was over there getting coaching. And she's like, I am not being coached.
But hold on. But all of them do it. Even the coach said all of them do it.
Right. But
all of them do it.
Guess what? Because she's a black woman.
But she was playing a black woman.
Huh? Yeah. Oh, no, she's mixed too. But right. Still, we are viewed a different way. And Mr. Brando experienced something today going through the airport as a black man.
With long hair, tattoos. You know what I'm saying? Walking through the airport. Tell him what happened to me, man.
So basically, he lost his wallet at a game, right?
We were at the game, and I lost my wallet.
The DMV in Texas gave him a piece of paper, said this will serve you as your identification for the next 60 days. Now, he has a copy of his ID, of his driver's license in his phone, a picture that he took to send, I think, the bank that day. Right.
So we do our credit cards and...
So we're on our way here, and... basically, we go through the checkpoint. The first brother said, oh, yeah, you should be good, man. We're going to let you go ahead.
Go ahead, man. Go on through.
The next guy says, I got to call my supervisor to get okay.
Which was cool. I mean, he was a little overzealous in his behavior. I mean, I could tell he was, like, really taking his job seriously. And I'm cool with that. Keep American skies clean and free.
And it's September 11th. I mean, we did pick 9/11 of all days.
To lose your wallet.
To travel.
But we get called by the supervisor, who, first of all, tells my wife, you stayed over here to the side. Like, we don't deserve to be in general population. Which kind of made me mad. But I can see it in her face. Just be cool. Don't throw a fit because, you know, blah, 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 blah. So, I'm standing off to the side like I'm some jackass, right? Because I'm off to the side. Everybody else is going this way and this way. They got me off to the side. The lady's down here on the phone with TSA.
Wait, but before she even got on the phone, she tries to dismiss me and tell me to go ahead through. Well, if he's not coming, I'm not going. And then I need to stay by because if he needs something, if I need to text something, because his screen was cracked. So I had his boarding pass. My screen's not cracked. Okay.
All my screens is correct.
Because Mr. Brando, he clumsy. He dropped things. You know,
I'm living my best life.
He told his vendor tonight that my driveway just jumped up and knocked his cell phone out of his hand. So you gotta bear with him. Okay.
For real.
But it's not gonna stop him from living his best life. Cause
every day.
Just go ahead and send me the boarding pass. So he sent it to me.
Yeah.
And we're trying to do a mobile check-in. So if I'm clear, I got my ID. They send me on my way, and I said, I'm gonna stay over here on the sideline. She's like, oh, well, you can go.
You need to go through.
Yeah, you need to go ahead and go through. And I'm like, no, I have his boarding pass. Oh, well.
Well, you need to wait.
Wait. No, she didn't say wait. Well, here, just go ahead and check him in.
Right, because they weren't going to check me in. They were not going to check me in.
Right, but it was okay at that point, but she still wanted to harass you some more.
Right.
So I still was like, I'm still going to stand here on the sideline. So then go ahead with the phone call.
Okay, so she on the phone with Washington. So first of all, Washington asked this question.
Top flight security of the world, Craig.
Of the world. So first of all, Washington asked this question. Does his boarding pass match the paper ID? The answer is yes, it matches. The lady said, we'll let him through. She said, no, we need further investigation.
The lady standing in the airport said, no, we need further investigation. Washington said, let him go through.
Right.
Okay,
so number two, they proceeded to ask me a bunch of questions about my education, about where I grew up, where I lived for a certain amount of years, the value of my home that I live in. And I mean, ain't no big deal. Like, you want to know where I live, what I drive. Listen, they asked me what car I drove.
But they got it all in your portfolio.
Exactly. She's looking at it. She says to me, what kind of car you drive? So I say, X. I'm not going to tell you what I drive. You know what I'm saying? I'm not shooting at nobody. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, X. And she said, well, what about Y and Z? I said, well, we blessed. I mean, like, what do you want me to say? Like, because I'm black, I'm not supposed to own a vehicle or not supposed to maybe own two?
Well, it'd be like, well, X is my everyday car, but I wasn't over there to back him up. But
so, you know, I'm over here and she's looking at me like, don't get mad, don't get mad, don't get mad.
Yeah. I'm checking his temperature.
And literally, I'm checking Grizzly Adams sitting in front of me who needed to line all this up. All this should have been lined up nice.
Oh my God. And she had a Jerry curl. Oh! Did I just say that?
Did you say a Jerry curl? Was that a lace front Jerry curl?
I don't know. She was angry.
She was angry.
She's mad.
But her name showed she was angry.
Wait, what was her name?
I'm not even going to do her like that.
No, go on and say it.
No, I'm not. I'm going to tell you why I'm not going to do it. Because I got to go through Chicago tomorrow. And I'm going to do another video tomorrow. And if the Chi treats me like my own home city did, I'm going to do the same thing. But I'm going to mention both names of both parties. And the reason why I'm going to say at least they consistent. If they let me go through here today or tomorrow and I go home and everything's kosher, or they don't and they're like, well, there's a procedure we got to handle, Mr. Jackson. I'm going to be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Mr. Brando's not a fool.
But you know,
I'm just saying, when you hear it, it will be after the fact. So you will get the receipts and the tea real time.
Okay. Back to Serena, but oh no, back to your strip search.
Oh my God.
He got felt up. He was part of the Me Too movement today.
Hold on. Why, buddy, y'all, answer me this question, right? Look at me. I'm not someone you want to feel on, right? Well, she do, but nobody else do. Anyway, so why old buddy asked me, I got to rub on you?
No, I couldn't hear all that.
No, hold on. He meant I got to pat you down. And he told me to hold my necklace up. He told me to hold my hair a certain way. I was like, dude, is you trying to date me?
But wait. So, okay, you finished with Bonita Betrayal, right? So then she's like, oh, well, we gotta pat you down and send you.
Remember, they sent me through by myself, so they made everybody stop.
After you finish with Bonita Betrayal,
right,
they send you through,
right, and nothing's wrong. There's nothing. They swab my hands, they swab my luggage, they swab my bag, they swab me, they swab my hands, and the lady's like, well, there's no evidence of anything. Remember, the other chick was like, he's clean. The lady says, no, you gotta swab all his electronics, swab his phone, swab his feet, swab his face. I was like, hold on. So y'all about to swab me down, right? And this lady done told you there's nothing going on here. I mean, I got a bag. I'm not doing nothing sinister. I'm just trying to go to Chicago. That's all I'm trying to do. And honestly, I'm just trying to take my wife on a trip that we were supposed to go on like a while ago, so it was no big deal. Not blaming nothing on her because, like she said, she didn't lose your wallet. You lost your wallet. So I'm not mad. But on the cool, when dude asked me, I got to feel in your crotch, I got to feel in your butt. I mean, you know, I get the whole, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get you got to do your thing.
He was feeling violated. He felt like he had a Terry Crews moment.
I mean, I felt like, you know, can a brother live?
Can you make it?
Can a brother just go to Chicago and eat some deep dish pizza? I wasn't living my best life right there.
Not at that point in time.
And remember, the other chick made a joke about it later. She was like, "Can you just get your stuff and go?"
And there was a little lady there,
a light-skinned lady. She was cool.
She was cool because she was like, "You need to just go ahead because he gonna make it through." I said, "I'm not going nowhere until he come through." And she was like, "See, he gonna have to wait on you now because now you gotta wait in this line." And I said, "Well, he can wait on me. It'll be all right." And she's like, "They gonna let him through." And I was like, "Well, I don't know that."
Mr. Brando is like the ghost internationally.
Shoot, you wind up like the Angela or the Kanan. I don't trust
no
that.
shots.
Okay.
Mucho. My beard is beautiful.
You ain't like Dre and you don't have a bulletproof vest on.
I got a bulletproof mouth.
Shit.
It shoots up fire.
Like hot fire, like Dylon.
Dylon.
Dylon. I don't know.
Anyway. Getting back on TSA's funky ass.
You went through?
I
rubbed you up?
Felt me. I asked her to buy me a drink and cuddle afterwards because I really felt like we had a moment together. My first real, like,
Let
you
me
know.
lick you up,
Buck, I feel
down.
you. Buck, if that tranny did you like that when you got strip searched and they made you hold your arms out and they rubbed all over your body, I feel you, dog.
We was talking about Serena and respect.
I'm talking about respect.
And you went right back to young boy.
I mean, dude felt me up like a woman. I mean, I'm just saying.
He felt violated.
I asked her to buy me a drink and to hold me afterwards.
I didn't even go to the dentist. I just felt something.
Anyway, let's get back on Serena.
So Serena
Serena said, put some respect on my name.
She's like, don't talk to me. You owe me an apology to the umpire.
But hold on. Mr. Umpire, let me ask you a question. When John McEnroe walks up to you and cusses you out and calls you all these suckers and blah, sums up, and I'm not even going to use the language because you already know what it is. It's real colorful. Why do y'all let him make it with a warning? Did you take a point from her then at that point because she clowned you? Or did you take a point from her because at that point you felt like she'd have demasculated you in front of the whole, court system or whatever y'all call it?
When what's his name did it? McEnroe?
Yeah.
McEnroe had the complexion for the protection, so he can get away with that. And oftentimes in America, you have to handle yourself. You have to ask yourself, as a black person in America, what would Obama do? Because I'm going to tell you what, that man has so much fire coming at him, and he always was poised. And you can't give them, and I'm trying to work on myself with that, you can't give them the angry black person narrative. That's just something I have to work on because, and it's not fair, but you could be standing right next to a serial killer, and if he's Caucasian, he gonna make it. Now, you could be saved and sanctified. You probably not gonna make it if you're black. So that's just the way it is.
At least you gonna get strip searched and felt up like Terry Crews. That's all I'm gonna say.
My poor baby.
Anyway, enough about my violation. I'm gonna get over that.
He needs some respect. Put some respect on his name. Put some respect on my name. All three of them. All three of them. All three of them, huh?
But I'm gonna tell you like this here about Serena. Serena, to me, where she messed up was she blew a gasket. I get it that she's angry. I get it that she had a moment. But on the cool, dude, you ain't supposed to lose your cool.
I know. It's hard though, because I don't want to lose my cool when I lose it. But once I lost it, it's too late.
It's gone.
And then I can't get it back. You know what I mean? I feel bad for losing my cool, but I can't walk around being like happy-go-lucky because it don't work that way for me.
But what about the little Okanasha girl? The little girl she played. 20 years old. Wins her first Grand Slam. Now, this is the second year in a row Serena's been upset in a Grand Slam. 2. So, the little Okanasha girl is sitting there crying. It's all about Serena and her.
Because she's not Serena level. Even though she won, she's still not Serena fame.
Well, babe, no one's Serena's fame.
That's just like when Tyson lost against Buster Douglas. Mm-hmm. Nobody cared about little old Buster.
You did.
No, I didn't.
You did?
Mm-mm. And then did you hear... I need to watch the Bobby Brown story, and I'm going to try to do a video on
about
that.
Janet.
But no. Bobby said no, not Janet. Wait, don't cut me off, please. Bobby Brown said the reason why Mike Tyson lost to Buster Douglas is because they was up all night partying. He said that in an interview.
What?
Yes. So that's why I brought that up. Janet Jackson, she ain't gonna ever tell the truth.
Hold on, shout out to Janet. And
why
Janet,
are you shouting out her?
Because I want to know. I saw it.
She's denying ever having relations with
Okay,
Bobby.
I saw the movie. Janet, you know I need to know. Okay, me and you, we cool.
I'm like Janet. I'm gonna deny having a relationship with this one.
No, she can't deny. I got the receipts. I'm gonna show y'all one day.
I don't have no receipts.
I got receipts, and what do you call it? I got massive amounts of tea everywhere.
No receipts. No
receipts
tea.
everywhere.
All shade.
No tea, receipts, glare, no shade, everything.
Yeah, I gotta watch Bobby Brown.
It's interesting. Honestly, I've
not being Bobby Brown, but being Bobby Brown was good. I have that somewhere. Do you know I have bootleg copies of that somewhere?
Baby, you shouldn't say bootleg like that.
I have bootleg copies because Whitney Houston's camp would not release that being Bobby Brown, and that's why it never came back for a second season. But that was some ghetto gold right there. You saw Whitney high as a kite.
Whitney was the one that introduced Bobby to coke, they said.
Yeah, they talk about that in her story.
Yeah.
I think, who put that story out? Angela Bassett.
Oh, yeah.
Put out a biopic about Whitney.
Whitney was an interesting character because
I love me some Whitney.
Whitney is the ghost of her industry.
The ghost?
The ghost. Like, she looks one way, but she's a whole different way.
Well, Clyde Davis worked on her image so much, but that's really not who she was.
Nah, she was ghetto.
Baby, the receipts is out there on YouTube. She got in an argument with Wendy Williams when Wendy Williams was on radio.
Mm-hmm.
She said, come outside. She said, you from Jersey, I'm from Jersey. You know how we get down. She said, come outside. I'll be out there waiting for you. Now, she was going to beat up Wendy Williams.
She's going to beat a button to Wendy Williams. That button motherfucker. I'm sorry. But okay, getting back on the real tea. So we got Bobby Brown going down. We got Serena cussing out refs.
Oh, we still not done with beefs. Cardi B and Nicki Minaj.
But do you understand this beef?
You know what? Nicki Minaj.
Is she relevant?
She loves to throw subliminal. She's so nasty. And I'm so glad when Remy gave it to her. Nicki deserved what's going to come to her, and I'm hoping her career ends soon. I shouldn't say that, but I really do, because you can't be that way. Now, she came in the game. She dismissed Lil' Kim, right?
So did.
Now, she being dismissed because now it's Cardi B's time to shine, and she not liking it. Now, Cardi, you was wrong for coming after Nicki. And allegedly, Nicki was liking comments about her Cardi being a bad mother to the little girl Culture. This is her first child.
Culture with a K.
Yeah, because you know she up. But my thing is, Cardi is only 25, 26 years old. She gonna make mistakes as a young mother.
Sure.
I'm not tripping on that. But it took you a minute to get here. You here now. Don't let me finish. Don't let Nicki Minaj with her plastic self diminish your shine. That woman is allegedly on drugs and got a lot of issues. She walk around doing these angry interviews, screaming and shouting on her Queen radio. She's stealing Joe Budden. She's stealing Wendy Williams. She's stealing Queen's Court. She's stealing everybody's style to stay relevant. So you keep doing you. Raise your child and don't let this heifer bring you down to her level. Because sometimes, when you a diamond and you shining, there's somebody over there in the cut trying to steal your shine. Don't let them do it. And that's what you did wrong by letting this woman get under your skin, throwing that shoe. You got the worst of it because you got a lump on your head. Supposedly, allegedly, Page 6 is saying that Ra Ali from Love and Hip Hop put that knot on your head. And she another shoe thrower. I don't know what it is about women throwing shoes at each other. You're supposed to use them to walk with.
Are they red bottoms?
I know they leave red marks.
That was a big purple knot on her head.
She had a grapefruit. She was looking like Eric, that dude that used to play basketball, that was on Basketball Wives. You know how he got that big old lump on his head that never go away? That's how Cardi left the Harper's Bazaar, babe. She left out of there with no earrings on, no shoes on her feet, and a willy lump on her head.
But I want to bring up something about Nicki that I know a lot of people don't know. I remember when Nicki was in Atlanta and they dropped her off, and she was staying at that hotel room that Gucci Man was paying for, and Gucci Man and Old Buddy was running through her every day.
Who's Old Buddy?
Oh man, who was that
Safari?
other dude? No, not Safari. She wasn't with Safari at this point. It was when she was first trying to get her rap career started, before all the plastic surgeries. She got dropped off in Atlanta and somehow was in a hotel with Gucci Man. But this was like, he was paying for her to stay at this like budget-in suites, weekly stay or something like that. She was getting ran through by the crew, gang. So all of a sudden now you a queen pin because you sold a couple records and you don't even write your own shit? Wait, I don't respect that.
Well, she's saying that. So here's the thing. At this point in the game, I don't lose respect for somebody that don't write their stuff.
I do, no respect.
Because let me say this: people steal my work every day at work. They don't know what the hell they doing, but they steal it. So I'm not tripping off of that. There's a lot of people, think about this, that steal your shine off of what you do because they leverage your information to move up.
Sure.
So I'm not tripping off of that, but what I'm tripping off of is Nicki's level of disrespect, and now you want everybody
pettiness.
That too, and now you want everybody to respect you like I'm the queen, I'm this, I'm that. Girl, you self-proclaimed, okay? Your 15 minutes is about us.
She went after Beyonce, and you saw what happened to her next.
What happened with Beyonce?
Yeah, she went after Beyonce talking about the queen bees and all this and this, and Beyonce's fan ripped Nicki Minaj's ass. Nicki ain't the queen of nothing. Nicki can't run.
And Joe Budden allegedly saying that Nicki on drugs, and that's why she acting crazy like this.
Which wouldn't be totally, maybe off kilter, because look at the way she dealt with the whole Travis Scott thing. I mean, that was just totally disrespectful to Travis Scott. And I don't even like Travis Scott's music like that, but at least I'm gonna let him shine.
I also think Nicki's like, okay, if I gotta be a heel, the bad guy, I'm gonna be that, right?
I'm gonna be the worst bad guy.
Right, and I think right now she's playing the Omarosa role because she knows that she's the bad guy. And I think she's taking a page out of Tekashi 6ix9ine book where it's like, okay, keep them talking about you. Stay in the papers any way possible. Even if it's bad news, it's news. It keeps them you relevant and it keeps them talking about you. Nicki Day is coming. She got bad record deal, didn't you say? She claimed she didn't have a 360 deal, but allegedly she does.
I've always said she had a 360 deal because without Cash Money and Universal and them backing her and promoting her music, you saw what happened to her record sales. She's never really been a legit number one. Like every time she drops, she's number one. Her last album, The Pink Print, she came out, she was number 2. Right. She didn't bitch about that. She took that.
But you know what Joe Budden said, and it made a lot of sense. He said her Pink Print was number 2, but she probably went to the record company and guaranteed them a number 1. If she got that number 1, she got more coins.
Sure.
So that's why she's fighting for it now, because it's affecting her pocketbook.
Well, of course, everything is predicated off her selling albums, but my whole thing about this is, are you a large enough star to carry a number 1? Are you a large enough star to even be top 3? Seriously, look at who she dropped in the class of people she dropped with. Travis Scott. Who else dropped that week? And then now she's not even in mention with the new M. She's not mentioned with Eminem. She's not mentioned with Travis. She's not mentioned with Cardi B's album no more. She's dropped out of the limelight. She's got to do dope to stay relevant.
She was doing dope before, but okay. And then remember, it's always somebody different, right? Right. So 1 minute she was rumored to be seeing Eminem, right? Remember that? Remember she was rumored to see Nas. And now, here lately, I heard somebody allegedly saying, Tekashi 6ix9ine, he don't even like old women like that. He like them young. Allegedly. That's
super young.
That 16-year-old is on YouTube talking about it, right?
Talking about you could buy my story. Girl, I got like $27 and like 83 cents. I want to buy your story because you looked a hot mess. You talking about he slept with a child, but you slept with him too. So, on the cool, if you knew it wasn't cool to sleep with older dudes and you slept with them anyway, you gotta look at your own personal character.
6ix9ine is only 22.
It doesn't matter. She was like 15. I'm just saying, her moral compass is corrupt also because she's talking about selling that story at that point. That's nothing but prostitution. Yeah. I hear you, babe. I'm just saying. I don't mean to be rude, but 15-year-old prostitutes don't sit well with me.
15-year-old, ew. Prostitute, ew.
You got to make your money to work your jelly. Like that pizza working that jelly in my belly.
Okay, I'm over this pizza.
Lord, forgive me.
So what's the name of the place again, babe?
Giordano's.
Shout out to
Giordano's. Like, hit the bell, and subscribe. Giordano's is the bomb.
And we're gonna leave. I think you have their link, right? You have their
Yeah,
link.
I got their link. They were totally cool about delivery. Dude was real prompt, precise, actually pleasant. The pizza was hot. I mean, I can't say enough good things about Chicago Deep Dish Pizza. But number 2, Giordano's for delivering on schedule. What else you got, man? You got anything else?
That's it.
I got something. One more thing I want to talk about. One more uno
Power.
mas. Not power. Not power. I want to know what our fans think is the hottest show. I'm thinking that this show Deuces on HBO is hot.
Oh,
She's saying Suits maybe. Are you thinking like what?
Well, we want to find another show now that Power is coming to a
So what do y'all like?
that you and I can talk about? Because I watch Insecure, I watch Real Housewives of Atlanta, but I know a lot of our male viewers are not going to dig that. I know you like your Bobby Flay, but you know.
Hey, all the guys out there that like to cook, Bobby Flay, Who Beats Bobby Flay is awesome. And you ever notice no black people ever beat Bobby Flay? No black people beat Bobby Flay, and more women beat Bobby Flay than black guys beat Bobby Flay. They do. Now here's my other thing about Bobby Flay. Bobby Flay was sleeping with old girl, the Oscar De La Renta girl. You know who I'm talking about.
But you know he was sleeping with that cook, the other girl that cooks too, and they supposedly they had an affair going, and that's what.
That's what I'm talking about. Oscar De La Renta's daughter, the skinny one.
Mm.
Now here's the cool thing about cooking, y'all. Cooking shows, scandals, beef is just like the rap game. It's competitive. I know you are, love bug. I gotta put the baby to bed, y'all. She's fretful and she's on vacation. I'm taking way too much of her time. Asking her to eat deep dish pizza. Like I've always said.
Just got back from Jamaica.
Ooh, and when you see me next, I might be in my Montego Bay shirt.
Yeah, Mom. Ooh, I'm
Did
tired.
you miss me?
Of course I missed you. You know that.
Did you meet a nice Jamaican man and say, "Hey man, how you doing, man"?
No, everybody was nice, but not like that. No,
Not like that. Well, again, we've taken a long time tonight hitting on some beats, hitting on some things that have been on our minds. And what do you want to tell them, man?
like, comment, subscribe,
Hit the
bell notification, baby, so
Man.
you know when the next video comes out. We don't have no music to take you out on. You want to rap us a few bars of Machine Gun Kelly? Let's talk about it.
Nah, I ain't no rap.
I know. And you don't know the Machine Gun Kelly song.
I don't know all of it.
He played a lot.
He said, first of all, let's talk about his beard is weird. I was like, dude, it's stupid.
That little skinny boy, he was spitting venom.
Boy, was he angry.
Angry?
Or do you think he was just, oh, check out Machine Gun Kelly freestyle on Funkmaster Flex.
It's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube too.
Mm-hmm.
Murderous. If you ain't up on them young boys, man, don't sleep on them kids, man. That dude is nasty.
That pizza is nasty in my belly.
It's delicious in my belly, but it's causing me to have a little of that pain.
A little bit of pain, a little bit of eruption.
Not eruptions.
Oh.
That's you, mom. The butt trumpet.
I ain't with this one. I'm done. I'm gone.
All right, y'all. Peace.
Pizza.